There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. He's not got that quite right. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Well, that looks a decent chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Messi. Kane. Haaland. And he shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Rodri. Now Timber. Valverde. First quarter of an hour gone. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In once more. Kane! Caught offside that time. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Indonesia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And he's had it nicked away. Scholes. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's destined for the flank. He's being urged to shoot. Messi! And another try! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players.
Daddy Olmo! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Half an hour played now. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gavi. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. Kane, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Now, can they get him away? Just past the 40th minute mark. Courtois claims comfortable. Alexander-Arnold. They get a throw-in. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Well, can he finish? And that is doing no harm.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Two added minutes
Gerrard
has been indicated.
Scholes. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. And it's Scholes. Danny Olmo. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Indonesia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Indonesia are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Down to business again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland. Timber spots it and intercepts. Van der Ven. Rodri. Diop kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Van der Ven. Gavi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And this is Kane on net. Takes a shot! It's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. A momentary lapse, mercilessly absolutely lethal. Look at the Haaland, chance surely, and that's a tiny finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Scholes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Danny Olmo. Now it's Kane. Played with finesse. Timber. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. And he's heaved it away. Valverde. Some resolute defending there. He's found a way through. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is outstanding. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona still making a fight of this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Lofted in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Scholes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pinches it off him. Danny Olmo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Molina. Haaland. Van de Ven. And it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold can get it clear.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14, Danny Olmo. Number 21.
And he whips it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Gerard. Coming on the field.
Probing pass.
Number 22.
And he's taking no chances there.
Number 19, Mikel Merino.
Great vision.
Number 25.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10, Messi. Number 5, coming on the field. Number 11, Barcelona. Number 6, substitution in progress.
Shot a goal! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 2, Molina.
Rodri. It's Pedri. Merino. And Fermin. Diop. Now it's Kane. Now it's De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. De Bruyne.
Added time.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rodri. For Rice. 5 minutes to add.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Molina. And here shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that will be it. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. And here's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. He is through here. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. Neuer claims it, safe hands. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the all-round qualities of Alexander.
Decent chance! Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Indonesia, after 10 minutes, is number 22.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne.
Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Wirtz. Look at the space here. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Bang ref MABAR Yak.
They've played it short. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
Lagi malas
Now it's
megang stick,
Haaland.
bang. Ini AI yang
Well
main,
seen,
bang.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Besok kayaknya
It's
bang,
a
besok.
pretty loose pass. Gerrard.
Ini yang
They
main
want to be
AI
quick
sekarang
here.
nih, bang.
It's breakaway time.
Ini nggak megang stick, bang. Aku
Another
sambil
pass, just
scroll
keeps
ini,
it
bang.
ticking
Scroll
over.
TikTok.
Tries one from range.
Suera New
Mecha.
Castle who get bang.
And it's Musiala. Over to the right flank.
Besok bang,
It'll be a
aku lagi
throw-in.
nggak megang stick ini bang. Lagi scroll TikTok, lagi males mikir bang. Ini
Kane.
versi AI yang main bang.
And it's Scholes.
Masih
And
kecil
here's
nggak bang?
Haaland!
Coba lihat
Sharp
tuh
and
AI yang
fizzing,
main, bang.
but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to
Cuma mau
absolutely clatter
nyelesain
it the
misi
way
aja
he
ini
did.
bang. Kayaknya kalau mau mabar besok mungkin bisa bang.
Tar. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Mecha, pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Havertz. Not the most accurate pass. Martinez. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, delightful ball. Neuer claims comfortably. Kimmich. Now it's Sané. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wits. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland. Kimmich. This looks promising. Kane. Oh, super ball. And De Bruyne! Germany have the chance to go the other way.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Wits. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes. And here's Haaland. And it's Molina. Molina made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Havertz. He's looking wide.
There
Wits.
will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Havertz. Now that is commitment to the cause. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Welcome everyone, our
Indonesia come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he's intervened well there. Sane. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Sane. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Magnificent from Musiala! A finish of true class! Germany are all square.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
number 10, Musiala.
Germany restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Marino Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nemecha. Musiala. Well, that has not gone well. And they've got a throw. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gerrard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Vitz for Musiala. And it's Vitz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that, and he's got the beat, and he shoots! Goal! Into the lead once more. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Indonesia, after 67 minutes, is number 7, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 19.
Tunisia leading now.
Coming on the field
Tunisia
is
still have the cards to affect this game.
Shevchenko. Substitution
De Bruyne.
in progress.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Distributed tidily. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pavlovic. Now it's Havertz. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's in a great position here, and he's got away from him. And this is Can he finish?
Substitution.
Germany making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Havertz. Now it's Sané.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gerrard, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get on the end of this? Kane! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The goal scored for Indonesia. After 80 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tunisia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Molina. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Pavlovic. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Great ball if he can get there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Raum. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka. Raum. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Molina.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Scholes.
time.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the number on the board is 3. De Bruyne. Good running, strong and purposeful. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. De Bruyne picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just remain... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, time for the anthems. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. So it's away we go then. Nicely spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Harry Kane!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bednarek. Cash. Looking for a runner.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that has been cleared. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Zielinski. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. It's a promising position. Merino. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Cash. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Scholes. Now it's Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's onside. Space for him to turn and look. And this is Lewandowski. Well, that's been dealt with. Scholes. Kane. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cash.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Merino. Look at the space here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cash. And it's Zalewski. Gerrard. Merino. Zalewski. Kivior. Molina. Approaching the half-hour mark. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. It's a goal kick. Bednarek. Cash. Great vision. That's Zalewski. Can he finish? That's really well cleared. Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Mikel Merino attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Cash. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Kane. Merino. Quick look, then plays it in. Merino! And he's there to get it away. And it's De Bruyne. Cash makes the interception. Lewandowski. Aims beyond the defence. Haaland! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zielinski, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say
Just
keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Indonesia looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Away we go again. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Lewandowski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Diop. Martinez. Gerrard. Kane. And it's Kane. A probing pass. Oh, no joy this time. Bednarek. Cash. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Here's Zielinski. Scholes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, played right into his path. De Bruyne. Cleared away. And this is Kane. Now it's Scholes. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
For Indonesia, after 59 minutes.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Bednarek making good progress on the right-hand side.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Merino. That has not gone well. Cash. Zalewski. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Substitution for Poland, number 13. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Molina. Scholes. Gerrard. Scholes.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Zalewski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kivior. It's a really well-measured ball. Cash has it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through? Zalewski. Very nicely done. Zalewski puts them all in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So what can they make of this? And it's De Bruyne. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super fine. Tries a shot! He's put it wide.
Substitution for Poland, number 21.
So changes afoot here,
9,
and from both sides.
Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 22, number 23.
Bednarek.
Substitution.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a good ball out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good spread. Plays it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Cash. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Great chance! Oh, shooting chance! No, that's just wide.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Towering header! And that's past the post.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he's looking very, very leggy.
Oh, good-looking ball. Time added on 4 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Molina. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. He's picked his way through. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Is strictly forbidden. Please use
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box on Dad's Report is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot. So he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's picked his way through. Haaland. It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Doğan. Maida. Now this could be a chance. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
Goal! The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 12 minutes is number 7, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Over to the right flank. Oh, great leap! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Japan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ito. To Kamada. Kubo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Doğan. And it's Kamada. Well, they've got it again. Nicely shaped ball. Diop clears it away. Scholes. Searching pass he's played there. He's found the way through. Decent chance! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a promising position. Kubo. Kamada. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a great ball here. He has found the way through. Haaland's cross. Kamada.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and he was quick to react. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Doan. Kubo. Oh, good spread. Kubo. De Bruyne. Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Molina providing an outlet on that flank.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's there to clear it. Kamada with the short one. Mikel Merino with the clearance. Now it's Gerrard. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space. Real chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that is indeed the final act. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
With the father of a boy
Indonesia
in the green
are relentlessly
backpack, kindly contact
steamrolling
the
their
nearby
way to
member of
victory
staff.
then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So, into the second half. Opts for safety. Ito. Nicely weighted ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Kane.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And this is De Bruyne. Haaland. And a chance! It's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. And it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 56 minutes is number 22, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And De Bruyne! Oh, impressive strike.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Kubo. That's a good ball out wide. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 19, Mikel Merino. Coming on the field is number 99, Shevchenko.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kamada. Defending of the desperate variety. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kane currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kane has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gerrard. Oh, red. Nice interception. Kamada. Diop. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That looks a good ball through.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 8, Gerrard. Number 21, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 11, Federico Valverde.
That has been knocked clear.
Fermin.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Kubo. Kane. That has been slung wide. He is through here. It's a goal kick. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kamada. De Bruyne, given the lift of his goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Now it's Kane. And here's Kubo. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Valverde. And it's De Bruyne. Now that's well seen too.
Added minutes has been
Shevchenko.
indicated.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Ito. Time added on 4 minutes. Kane. And he shoots! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Molina. And time is up. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Kane, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. He's found a way through. That's put play to the danger. Chance to deliver. Getting up there! Kane gets flagged offside. Molina promptly onto that, and that is that. No luck with that dink over the top. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Diop calmly anticipates. Simeone. Scholes. And the volley. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
De Ketelaere receives it in a good position here. Caught offside that time. Simeone. And here's Haaland. Shifted it to the flank. It scores! Against the crossbar. And he's there to clear it. Kane! And the ball's come loose here. No goals as yet. De Bruyne. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gerrard. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Doku. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Tielemans. Oh, shooting chance! Scholes. Gerrard. And Molina. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's got away. Kane. And here's Scholes. Doku. Tielemans. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Trossard. And it's Meunier. It's Meunier. Martinez. Paredes. Gerrard. Now it's Kane. Threads one in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played out to the left flank. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Molina. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mechela. And it's Meunier. Onana. Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Here's Onana. Trossard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paredes. Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Onana. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Mechele, Onana. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello, attendees. This
So
is
neither
a
side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Simeone powering forward here. Scholes. And that has been cleared. Here comes the corner. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Simeone. He's shifting through the gears here. Onana. Not the most accurate pass. Martinez. Now it's Kane.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, good climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. De Bruyne. Opts for safety. Probing pass. And it's De Bruyne. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Haaland. Simeone. Haaland. And this is Kane. And back it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Simeone proves just a little bit too strong. Now the clearance is short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance for a shot! And still we await the first breakthrough. De Ketelaere. Now Castagna. Now it's De Ketelaere. Can he get onto this? He is just caressing the ball. And the keeper beats it away. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Paredes. Simeone. And it's Kane. Now it's Scholes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tielemans. Kane. And here's Haaland. Now that is commitment to the cause. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tielemans. Now Trossard. 75 minutes played. De Bruyne. He's in a great position here. Doku.
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good ball! Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Meunier.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
De Bruyne. And here's Doku. Diop. And it's Paredes. Oh, good spread. Now it's Simeone. Gerrard. Haaland. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Scholes. Distributed tidily. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great chance! And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bellingham, spread to the right, looking to play him in. Bellingham, oh, that's neat. Big chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Good ball, good take. It's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rice plays it short. Lofted upfield. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Bellingham. Madueke has it out wide and in space. That's a decent clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's played it back. And this is Kane. Kane! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And no, he's seen through all of that. Pass is just off target. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Scholes. Can he get away here? Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Spread neatly. To play, and it is a goal kick. Rice, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That'll be a throw. Paredes. And it's Molina. And he's been shifted off it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere. O'Reilly spread it left. And here's Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Gerrard. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Gordon. And this is Kane. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's made its way to him. Haaland. And he's definitely onside. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 14.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Konsa plays it all the way forward. Madueke.
1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And it's come back out to him. Simeone is flagged offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
And
it's been compelling stuff.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
Indonesia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland! Haaland! Bellingham. Kane. It's Bellingham. Played down the flank. Gordon in acres of space out wide. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. And here's Kane. And here's Madueke. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, they can break here. James. And he's had it nicked away. No luck with that dink over the top. Indonesia are still that goal to the good. And it's James. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The attendance for
Stones
this match
clears
was
it away.
96,628. Substitution for England.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty...
Coming
And
on
the
the
shot!
field is
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Eze.
Hangs one, getting up there! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Erling Haaland.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Scholes. Haaland. And it's Scholes. To Martinez. Now he's got space here. And this is Scholes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. James has the space to scheme. Eze. And this is Kane. Gets his head on it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
James cuts out the pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Scholes. That has been cut short. Rice. Madueke. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. James looking to hit the byline here. Kane takes a shot! And it's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Anderson really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Number 9.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cross from Scholes.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Played it again. He's rising! And he's kept it out.
Coming on the field, number 7.
Well, there's the clearance.
Number 17.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! Goal! England are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the shot! Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Great Simeone! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in here.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he's in on great chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 88 minutes is number 7, Erling Haaland.
Indonesia now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
4 added minutes has been
There will
indicated.
be 4 extra minutes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. What's going wide left? Eze. Simeone. Haaland. And this is Kane. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He's gone direct. Not a bad try by any means.
James is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that.
That should be it. That will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game. He leaps for it! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Switzerland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. Out for a throw. Paredes. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Looking for options. Scores! And that's a good finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 21, Paul Scholes.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he latch on to this? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Simeone. Haaland. Now it's Kane. And here's Scholes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's quick to get rid. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. And here's Mbolo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Simeone. That's Kane. Chips it through. And it's hoisted clear. Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Haaland. Haaland charging. He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, what has happened here? Now here's the delivery. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
Haaland really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Zakaria. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's... takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Paredes. Good driving run. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Simeone. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbolo. He's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Akanji, 30 minutes gone. Now it's come to nothing. And he thumps it clear. Paredes. And it's Paredes. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zakaria. Now, can they get him away? Molina. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Xhaka. Rodriguez receives it in a wide position. Tries to play it through. Not a hint of offside here. Paredes. Gerrard. And he welcomes it in, engages and forces him off the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Vargas. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Scholes. Simeone. Oh, he's having a go! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Akanji. Alvedi. Here's Zakaria. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Indonesia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Indonesia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Now it's Vargas. Now it's Freuler. Rodriguez gets into a good position. That is lovely. And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Paredes. Gerrard. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Header comes in! Switzerland have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Now it's Zakaria. Good ball, good take.
Freuler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It scores! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Scholes certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Point-blank header! And now they can spring out of defence. Rodriguez. Now it's Vargas. Simeone. Now it's Kane. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And a header! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Lisandro Martinez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It is a corner. They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Bolo. Switzerland are looking to go forward now. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Granit Xhaka. Akanji. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Okafor. Rodriguez picks it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. The ball goes in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Opts to play it back. Space for him to turn and look. Skims one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. And it's Xhaka. Paredes tries to clear. And now the breakaway. Now it's Gerrard. Kane proves just a little bit too strong. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Scholes. Zakaria does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Gerrard in acres of space out wide. Getting up there! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. And it's Rodriguez. Now it's Okafor. Freuler. This is a promising build-up. Real chance! And no mistake. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Switzerland give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's found a way through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Lovely feet. And it's Gerrard. He'll try from distance. Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...